All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Resup LAN here. We are continuing with day 2 of the tournament. There's going to be some great matches today, so stay tuned for the top 4 teams as they're going to be competing here. I'm Banny. This is Localhost TF2 LAN here in Fullerton. We have been having a great time so far over the weekend, and we're happy to have you guys joining us. It's going to be a very exciting day. Some of the best teams in all of North America are going to be playing. First match is going to be Witness Gaming versus HNJ. Some fan favorites in there. Then the winner of that's going to go on to face off against Leica G6. And the winner of that's going to go on to face off against my team, Froyotech. We're going to be casting all those matches right here on the stream, so you're going to want to stay here all day as we cover those. The players are already set up and in the server. There's a lot of people here already. And yeah, they're eager to get started here. I'll just go over some of the basics of what's going to happen here today. And then, yeah, we'll just get into the action. So we are competing here for a little bit of a prize pool. All the players are currently trying to win their share of the currently over $5,000 prize pool. So the prizes are growing because of the donation campaign. Thanks to all of you that have been contributing. We can get your names up here on the screen here. If you want to donate towards the prize pool to, raise the stakes here for everybody and just support the scene, consider checking out that at donate.resup.gg. All those beautiful names up there, and hopefully more to come as the day progresses. Currently, the prize pool is sitting at over $5,500, so some very generous members of the community. Thank you, guys. Also, we, of course, got to shout out the merch. There's a shop at shop.resup.gg. If you're, confused about what all this Resup stuff is, it's just a new endeavor that I've sort of undertaken here in the TF2 community to bring all of you guys some cool events to watch, and for the players, stuff to compete in and participate in, bring some content, bring some excitement, and bring some fun to the TF2 community, because we've been in need of this for a long time. We haven't had a LAN really in North America for at least a few years, so we came together, made this happen. If you want to support these sorts of endeavors, check out these things: shop.resup.gg, donate.resup.gg. Those are options for you. Let's give a quick mention to the raffle as well. So what I've got right here in my hands is a signed mouse pad from the LAN. All of your favorite players got their names on here. So one lucky winner who has contributed to the LAN prize pool or who is a spectator at this event will have a chance to win this. It's kind of a limited edition collector's item. Maybe we'll do one of these for every event, but if you want the one from Fullerton LAN, make sure to get in there on that crowdfunding campaign. We also have a unusual hat raffle, so I think we got a graphic for that. Check that out. It's a California cap, very fitting as we're down here in California. So someone will be winning that as well. So a couple prizes on the line. Of course, we for the raffle, and we'll get your names up on the screen. Again, just thank you to everyone who's been supporting. Now, other people who've been supporting us are our sponsors, so got to give a shout out to RGL.GG, who are running competitive TF2 events online. They've got 7v7 Pro Lander coming up. Currently, the Sixes season has just begun. If you're looking to get involved in competitive TF2, you can always count on RGL.GG to provide you some matches. They're free to enter for beginners, and there's prizes and just a great experience all around. All the players here are, participants in RGL, and we are, happy to partner with them. Also, Face It is out here. We got the Face It bottle, so they're getting a little bit of representation here. They are still, trying to support the competitive TF2 scene, even the casual scene, just trying to bring new experiences to the players. So be sure to keep your eyes out for what Face It's doing in the TF2 scene. They haven't given up on us, so let's not give up on them, guys. We got Vaxi also coming in. They're dropping 6 gaming mice. These are some high-tier esports mice for the winners of the tournament. So really, the money's nice, but I think most of them are after these gaming mice, to be honest. So that's pretty much it for the the sponsors and all the support options, guys, let's hop into this server if we can get that going. I would love to get a co-caster up here if we can. I think I've got one of my teammates on standby, and maybe we'll be seeing a lot more guest casters throughout the day. I've got Sandblast, Marmaloo, Patty, and several others lined up. But this right here is my good teammate Mirman. Mirman, how's it going? Actually, why don't you hold that if you could?
I'm holding the mic.
Yeah, you got it?
I hope this is working. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, cool. So Mirman is joining me for now. We may have some other people dropping in. Little bit of a Froyotech cast gonna go down here. So this first match that we're gonna be watching, guys, is Witness Gaming versus HNJ. This is lower bracket. Witness Gaming in the lower bracket. Kind of exciting stuff. But before we get into all that, Mirman, how's it going? How you feeling about the LAN? How you doing this morning?
Going good. Feeling good.
Yeah.
I woke up. Rest of our team's not necessarily in that state yet.
Yeah. If you could just get that closer to your mouth.
All
Yeah,
right, cool.
You're good.
Feeling good. First up, we have HNJ versus Witness to start us off.
Yeah. So Witness Gaming down in the lower bracket, not quite what I expected, at least not in this fashion. I think it was G6 who sent them down there. Yeah, what do you think about that? Witness Gaming in the lower bracket.
Witness Gaming in the lower bracket. I don't know. They lost to G6 once last season in playoffs. They lost Bagel to G6.
Yeah.
And they ran it back LAN, and G6 happened to take it again.
Yeah.
It wasn't the most surprising result, but I would still have had Witness Gaming as the favorites overall.
Yeah.
But now they're gonna have to make it through a lot of matches to make it back to grands. But
yeah. Today, they've got their work cut out for them. That's for sure. We're gonna be playing some best of threes here today, so gonna be a lot of action, and they will be hopefully well prepared. I hear that Witness Gaming was doing some late night demo reviews last night, and preparing. They're taking this very seriously. I think that that I don't know if you caught the ending of Ford versus Witness. It kind of embodies what I was talking about the other day, which is like, I just feel like Witness Gaming, they do have that X factor sometimes where it's just hard to defeat them. They always have some miracle up their sleeves. They were down like 3-1 against Ford, and they were able to come back. So Witness Gaming, I think they're capable of it. I would have expected them to be in the grand finals, so it's very likely we will see them there again. HNJ on the other side, what do you think about them, Mirman?
HNJ has been overall doing pretty well this tournament. They beat Ford in both of the times they ran into them. And then they made it to winter semis. They lost to us. That's our only loss so far in this whole tournament.
Yeah.
Now they're back into losers. They beat the Penguins team in losers quarters to make it into top 4.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is going to be their first run into Witness the entire tournament. So I'm interested to see if they can bring something to the table and make this like a really good match, or even take it possibly, or if Witness is just going to be playing well and not let them have that great of a match. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, as good as Witness is, they definitely have shown some vulnerability. So if H&J are coming in, prepared and everyone's firing on all cylinders, I definitely think that they can do this. I mean, they've got a wealth of experience and talent on the roster. If we could bring up the rosters right now, give me your thoughts on each team. Who do you think are the players that you're going to be watching for? Who are going to be the key players in this match?
I think on the Witness Gaming side, we're going to be seeing a lot of how good be seeing a lot of how good they can deal with Laz and Ash's bombs, especially on mids. If they are not able to deny Ash and Laz, well, this match will not go well for him. And that's going to be a lot I think on High Five in particular, is going to be having to deal with that a lot. And most of the match, I think, will fall on how well he's dealing with individual plays from the side of Witness.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I mean, Witness Gaming, their style, at least the one that was their claim to fame, was really all about those soldiers making so much space, and it kind of dominated the invite scene for a while there. Season 6 champions, obviously, and a lot of that was off the huge amount of damage and space created by their soldiers, Ash and Laz. So I think you're very much right about that. High Five, the combo scout on the other side, usually it's going to be his job to mitigate that aggression and keep them off of his medic, Cookie Jake. So if High Five is able to do that, they definitely have a good shot here. I think High Five, he's been impressive over the, the past few years as a combo scout. He's not really playing actively on a team, but, he shows up for LAN, and I think he's ready to play and ready to take this win over Witness Gaming here. Any other players that stand out here? Maybe, what do you think of Campy so far? What do you think of Artist, the demo man?
Artist overall has been playing very well this LAN from what I've seen of him. Every match he's played in, he's been putting up good stats. Even in their match versus G6 when they lost the match, Artist has been playing very well the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Probably has the best demo performance after Habib so far at the entire LAN.
Yeah.
On the other side, Campy, it's hard to say. He's been doing decent enough.
Yeah.
I think if Campy is playing well, I think he will easily match Artist. But it really just depends on if he's playing well today, if he's doing good on the mids. If Campy manages to live soldier bombs on mids while putting out the same damage Artist is doing, his match can go very well for his team.
Yeah, true. Yeah, honestly, Artist, I was watching a bit of him yesterday, and it was pretty crazy how much impact he was having. He was just deleting people left and right, scouts, soldiers, whatever it was. Artist was very powerful. So if he's in that form today, it will be very, very hard for HNJ to ignore. Besides that, what do you think about this map? And maybe we can get some predictions for this best of 3. We've got 3 maps ahead of us. I believe they're kicking it off here on Snakewater. So how do you see this map, and what are you going to predict in terms of score?
This map, I think, is going to go most likely 5-2 for Witness. I think ROS is. I think they are in a good mood today. I think they're going to be playing well.
Yeah.
I think Witness still is. They have the whole thing of they've been playing with each other for a while, and ROS is mostly just a bunch of people who are just kind of they're still playing the game, but they're not really active on teams or actively building that cohesion. Well, 5 out of 6 of these Witness guys have been playing with each other for multiple seasons.
Right. Yeah. Maybe we should also mention that Alpha, kind of the new addition. We'll be curious to see how he integrates into the team, how he sets up situations for them. Replacing their longtime teammate Yite. Alpha's stepping in here for this LAN. He's a great sniper, and he can win rounds single-handedly for his team on sniper. He likes to off-class in various other ways as well. But it looks like we are going live here. Very exciting stuff. This is Witness Gaming versus HNJ. This is an elimination match, best of 3. Whoever loses this is going out at 4th place, so there's a lot on the line. And we're gonna jump into this mid. Mirman, let's see. What are you seeing here on this mid?
All right, mid started off early. Demos exchanging spam. Both teams are taking ground right now. High ground early going to Witness. Both soldiers going fast. And they're both trying to get on Cookie. They get the mid pick really early on the mid. High Five is trying to go forward. The rest of his team's trying to get in. It looks like they aren't going to get Low Guy. Low Guy's already out and lower. And they're only 3 up. So
but it looks like a salvage attempt is coming in. These scouts are both in kitchen, and they're trying to see if they can get this medic, because Cookie Jake is dead. It would be so good for their team if they can get this medic pick. But Low Guy is always very safely tucked away with the rest of his team. Even one trade there, it's decent enough. He gets Artist there. Alec with the nice pick there at the end. So that will slow them down a bit. Couple late deaths, though, on the side of HNJ as Witness Gaming push in to 2nd now. I doubt we're going to see much of a defense here, but with the Artist pick, it might give them enough time to get a full last setup.
The Artist pick is really going to have to slow Witness down on this last push. Cookie's already at 50%. If they take this last push too slow, Cookie's going to get really close to having Uber by the time they get in.
Yeah, but it looks like Witness are moving fairly quickly, so they'll get in with at least like I guess I want to say maybe like a 25% ad, which is somewhat a slim margin. I mean, that's 10 seconds of Uber building and healing, and it's just ticking away. They got to deal with a sentry gun. They got to clear stickies off the point. They haven't gotten any kills yet, and the bombs from AIM coming. Yeah, no cap time either. Oh, but
he dies 96.
Cookie Jake died. Where was he positioned that he died there? It looks like he was just, I don't know. Laz just finds the kill, and that's what Laz does. He gets those med picks just out of nowhere. Sometimes I don't even catch it when I'm in free cam, and first round goes to Witness Gaming in less than 2 minutes.
That was a really good last push by Witness. They managed to catch Cookie right before he got Uber. I don't think Cookie was thought they could have got Uber in time there. He wasn't building. If they were building, they would have actually managed to get that.
Yeah.
Probably would have been able to hold.
Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of times, if you're at a disadvantage Uber-wise, you more prioritize getting everyone healthy, but sometimes the better decision is to build the Uber, and maybe you can get it on last for that counter pop to keep everyone alive. But we're into the next mid now. Last mid, it was all about that initiation from Witness Gaming Soldiers, and there it is already. Ash flying in. Here comes Laz as well. They get onto Campy. They get onto Cookie Jake, just getting every pick that they want. But thankfully on the side of HNJ, they are able to get that med pick this time.
Really good trade frags coming out from HNJ. They can win this.
High five still in this.
High five wins this. Ooh.
But Brand Slam on a 3K on this mid. And yeah, he takes out High Five. If he would have lost that fight, probably him and Alec would be able to continue the fight and maybe clean up that mid.
Even gonna be slight ad for Cookie Jake here, rolling out to second.
Yeah, but look at those picks.
They're gonna try to probably get some forward positioning on second. It's gonna take a bit for Lol Guy to get there. They're gonna be holding 5v6 for a while.
Yep.
Their demo is gonna start chopping lower probably, and then they're trying to.
Yep. Showstopper pressuring a little bit, but here comes Witness Gaming Soldiers. They're just flying in, jumping out. They're just trying to make space now for the rest of the team. Artist now pressuring really forward onto the point. Alpha as well from the other side. They get their first pick. They get their second pick. This is what I was talking about. Artist just deleting people. How does he do it? And Campy just barely trying to get away. The pipe onto aim there. He is going to survive. I almost thought the splash of that pipe would kill Campy as well, or Zaytler, I guess I should call him. But
and while this
Witness
fight was
Gaming,
going,
dry
Jake's
push.
20 ad is becoming dead even. Soda's trying to sack, get the force, trying to get
Cookie Jake caught out in the middle.
How many drops?
He dropped Uber. Cookie Jake trying to milk that at spawn, but Witness Gaming just putting out too much pressure, and they are able to get that Uber drop. Cookie Jake is going to be spawning though, probably in time before Witness Gaming gets their spawns. So at least they'll get people buffed. And you know, I think they got a sentry gun going. They got stickies on the point. They're hoping for a you know, a full last defense here. A little bit of a risky push. High Five trying to get a snipe in lobby here, but he's going to get pressured out. He's going to back up. We'll see where Witness Gaming takes this.
Witness Gaming walking in lower. They're going to have to walk into a full setup. I think the gun's on the right. They're going the right side to kill it. Actually, all of ROS is over on that side right now. If they can pop through this door and kill the gun, they might be able to jump over and catch them, but it seems like they're taking a while to get in. They finally used in.
They pop through, sentry down, starting to clear stickies on the point, starting that cap time. Already lost Brand Slam though to the trap, and now this is falling apart for Witness Gaming.
Really well.
Yes, HNJ doing a great job holding this. Only Alpha surviving, but Alpha's known for his back caps. He's currently in a back cap position. I'm sure that they're going to expect this. And here's High Five checking him, and he does win the 1v1. So they're aware now that all of Witness Gaming is accounted for, at least dead or in front. And so now they're just going to keep this rolling. Actually, Witness Gaming didn't even get the forward spawn.
They stacked that cap very well. They denied all the forwards except for one, which means that Witness Gaming is going to have a hard time even contesting mid here. Soldier might be caught.
Yep, Soldier bombing onto the roof, trying to get some positioning, but Laz is going to die for that. He does get the force. And will HNJ be able to get anything else from this? High Five is kind of here alone. The rest of his team arriving. AIM trying to make some space. This fight is happening, but they need a flank. Showstopper's not quite ready, but actually AIM and High Five managed to get 2 more picks. Are they going to keep this rolling with 3 picks?
AIM an insane rocket there to get the pick on Brand Slam, making a bunch of team room.
Look at this. High Five is just in, and he's DMing. He's going off. Soldier is so weak, going back to the spawn, and the point is open right now. Can High Five get on it? Oh, High Five. Oh, Alec trying to get on the point, but he's going to die right now.
This hold's going very well for
I
Witness.
feel like if High Five got on the point, they win that. And Campy's caught now, down in lower, so no demo. Cookie Jake trying to just run out to yard. He will meet up with AIM, but that could have been a round win, maybe with just slightly better positioning from HNJ, or maybe just slow it down a bit. When High Five got that first pick on Alpha, he should have been happy with that, regroup with his team, and just fight with the number advantage. Sometimes, especially when you're on LAN, things get really chaotic, and you just get caught up in the hype of it, the tension, and you just want to keep going. But yeah, sometimes you just got to take a deep breath and cool off. But Witness Gaming, they're not going to be doing that as they just roll here into mid.
HNJ trying to hold on, trying to get build to Uber.
Uber gets forced.
Managed to use in, going for a trade.
Oh, they're Ubering in. My bad. Yeah.
Good. It's a really good Uber for HNJ. They have a pick. They have good health.
The rest of the team just didn't get any positioning there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if HNJ would have just been there to back up their combo, maybe Witness Gaming wouldn't feel so confident to chase forward with that Uber. But High Five kind of getting left out there while the rest of the team hesitates back.
Witness trying to work off this pick, trying to get some spacing lower. But they're getting something
that
over by
bomb.
Campy. Both soldiers trying to
Perfectly
get
in sync.
getting onto Cookie Jake. He's so low in yard. The whole team's just on him.
Yeah, that's the second time that's happened where Cookie Jake gets bombed and he gets like forced forward into the rest of Witness Gaming. So Ash and Laz are perfectly in sync. They bomb there on second, creating so much chaos and really making it uncomfortable for HNJ to hold this. So High Five not being alive and in position there to deny those soldiers really did punish them.
This is going to be a round for Witness. Yep. Just High Five.
So another round on the board. Some promising moments there from HNJ. They were about to push last, but then, you know, that's just how quickly the momentum can swing here on 5CP, especially with players of this caliber. You get punished for your mistakes. So Witness Gaming looking good. Looks like they're basically playing in form as to how you'd expect. So let's see if HNJ can respond back and bring this back.
We're going on back onto the mid. Campy doing the lower rollout. Going to be change spam with Artist. It's always interesting watching who the demos choose to spam on mids because it usually determines what your team's going after.
Yeah, that's true.
Campy went for early damage on. Oh, Cookie just gets caught. Campy went for early damage on Artist on that mid, and his team tried to run across and get onto him.
Oh, there we go. Showstopper gets the med pick though.
They managed not to kill him. They managed to get Law Guys to salvage, and the mid goes not great, but it's salvageable. They'll have even Ubers to hold last year.
Yeah, they may even be able to push second. You know, keep in mind the spawn positioning is going to be much more favorable for HNJ here. So if they want to push with heals, they will get their heals here much before Witness Gaming does. So will they bust through this? We will see. AIM trying to peek into bats, getting denied. Good play by Ash there, but it looks like they still might want to go for this. Alec is in Z, but he's going to give it up. So no one really got in clean. They all... Oh, wait, High Five? Oh... So yeah, right now I'm getting the sense that High Five is just not on the same page as the rest of his team. He's just a few steps ahead. And the rest of his team is, you know, either not following him or just not catching the memo that he wants to be in.
Witness Game, this is where the kind of situation Witness Gaming thrives in. They have a player pick. They are so good at pressuring doors in these situations to try to get people in to get the sack. They're running in multiple people. Cookie makes it into spawn, but that means the rest of their team's kind of caught up to dry, and it's going to be a big DM fight.
This is a three-man right here.
Go.
Yeah,
They go for 3-for-3. They can keep pressuring this. They can keep trying to get this force. They have Artist, which means you can just put a sticky down, make sure they can't get ran at while just spamming pipes.
They're still fighting this. It's Scout Demo versus
Alec.
Scout.
They dropped him down. They dropped Alec down to 7 HP in that fight, but they didn't manage to kill him. So it's just gonna lead to another sack wave here.
Yeah, probably. So I actually did have a chance to catch up with some of these guys last night at the Ford Gaming House. I spoke with Ash briefly. You know, we were discussing kind of the format here, which we should mention. You know, we're running that 3-minute round timer, so there's not a lot of time for teams to just waste sitting here, going for one-man sacks, waiting forever for a sniper pick. So Ash said that they are willing to do 3-man sacks, and you're seeing that right now. 3 people going in for that force because they don't want to, you know, take too small of a step to get the game in motion and potentially set up an advantage for themselves here. And so Witness Gaming gets that force, losing 3 for it, and now it puts them in this situation. How can they use their Uber advantage despite being at the number disadvantage? And they are going to get Showstopper. They are going to get Zaylor.
Artist had a really good bomb there to get Zaylor into that.
And now High Five. Oh, he's going to die as well. So yeah, this is kind of what you might start expecting in this format, is these sort of 3-man plays and then seeing how you can win the 3v6 with Uber advantage. And Witness Gaming kind of just showing you exactly how you do it. They milk that Uber on second, they get a couple of kills, and then they roll forward. And now they just get on the point. They're up 3-0 now.
Really good push out of Witness there. We got the 3 picks, pushed fast enough before the spawns could come in. Alec managed to spawn just in time to try to start fighting. Artist manages to cap the point before he can really get there and contest.
Yep.
To the 3rd round.
Yep.
Going into mid here, I'm interested to see what HNJ is going to do about these mids. Every mid so far, Ash and Laz have just double bombed and killed Cookie Jake. They need to adapt something. They need to either aggress first, like hide Cookie Jake somewhere, or have their scouts hard focus the soldiers, because what they're doing right now in these mids has not been working for them.
Yep, there it is. There's Laz already. There's Ash with a follow-up. Cookie Jake on the lane. He gets killed, but a couple kills going in their way this time.
3 kills going out from HNJ this mid, though. At least they traded out 3 for it this time.
It looks like AIM's on the chase.
They're trying to chase.
Yep. So Branson, though, he's very experienced in these situations to just run his men out. He's going to die. Okay.
Bats there instead.
Yep. Mid, though, still uncapped, so HNJ is going to have to retreat. They're going to be happy at least to get that 1 pick. High Five is on second, and he's just dying. High Five is... Wait, he's actually beasting onto Alpha here, and he's going to live. Maybe.
They're gonna try to chase
They're going to chase the hell out of him. High Five is dead. He's very dead.
He's just gonna try his hardest for a trade.
Yeah, he tried to slow him down. High Five has been going for a lot of risky plays. This man is he's looking like a flank scout, but he's supposed to be the combo scout right now.
Win is trying to get into mid with the Uber ad. Cookie's been building very, very well his entire rollout. He's already at 70. The play here for HNJ, I get the early trap kill.
Yeah, that's a very
They're just
crucial
trying
pick.
to slow this fight down as much as they can so they can get Uber and take
Yeah,
a
with
good-
this spam. And they're doing
Both the
a good
soldiers on
job of
high
it.
ground.
Aim is weak though.
Aim dies and Show falls to such low HP and they're trying
He's
to
gonna die
get both
too.
soldiers.
Yeah, Alpha chasing down both soldiers.
HNJ on second now, even Ubers. There's a couple ways you can play this if you're on HNJ right now. You can play this slow and just kind of slowly give up space until your spawners get here, or you can try to take an aggressive trade in order to get your spawners there in time. It looks like they're offering.
High Five going for the exchange in yard. Yeah, he's doing a
very
good
well.
job.
He's going to force a lot of flashes.
Yeah.
Super's going to go. They're fighting Glaz over on the flank on the other side, 1v1.
Show gets the
over
trade.
top.
Okay.
And so now it's back to a 5v5. Witness Gaming in lore.
Artist is alone. He's not being healed. They could punish this. Aim looks like he wants to challenge this in yard. All of Witness Gaming has rotated over here. Now Ash, though, coming in from the flank. He's high bombing onto Bats, causing a little bit of chaos. Does get another trade, so these soldier trades have been good, but it's a 4v4 here now in yard. Laz is on his way back, and Showstopper's on his way back. We'll see if Campy or Artist are going to be able to create enough damage to open this up. Artist still kind of a bit stretched out from the rest of his team, and he's very weak. He gets arrowed. Wow. Maybe if Showstopper would have committed more for that kill, they could have gotten it. But they at least hold on to second now. Ubers are going to even out once again. They were kind of just dry pushing for the last like 30 seconds that Ubers are already back in play. So we've seen a lot from the soldiers of Witness Gaming to attempt to break these open. So we'll see what they can do here now.
Looks like they're setting up for a two-man. Heels rotating lower. Looks like they want to bomb a soldier through and have a scout run through somewhere else.
Yep.
They're starting to take space, work room for their flank to get in. Artist taking point very aggressive.
Here comes
Soldier
the
bombing
bombs.
in, both of them taking space.
Yeah, a little bit of a fade, but it
Really good damage on the side though. Showstopper down to 30 HP.
Brand Slam weak
They have
as
to back
well.
out. Brand Slam's weak.
Here comes Laz, finds the opening.
Right away.
Just perfect timing there.
Oh, and he might get out too.
And he lives?
gets
How
out.
is that possible?
Insane force Blaz in that fight.
Yeah, but both teams actually popped there. I didn't even see what Witness Gaming Ubered for. Did you?
I didn't see either.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be a full ad for them, but I guess they got the force just with that pure spam. Now HNJ trying to get their way into mid. Laz and Ash bombing on a catwalk, but Showstopper finds the flank. He gets the kill on the medic. So now Cookie Jake is going. Oh, he's already dead too. There's just frags happening everywhere. This is just pure DM right now.
Really low health all over the side of HNJ. Alpha is going to be coming in as respawner.
Yeah,
Probably
Alpha
gonna
probably
pick
gets
this
this
up.
huge cleanup here.
It's the one soldier. Going to chase the down.
Oh, but Zaylor's caught in.
And he gets. Oh, now it's going to be a lot of second cap time for Alpha.
Yeah, so they're probably pretty happy with their new pickup Alpha so far. He's been getting some good kills for them. And that round timer was starting to run a bit low. They got a little bit of cap time here. I wonder if Witness Gaming are going to keep trying to roll off this. They are going to get some space here in yard. It's just the scouts and Showstopper over at Saw. Does Showstopper go for this? He is going to bomb. Showstopper is committing in behind in yard. Hits one rocket onto the medic. Is that a crit scree? We got a crit scree on the field from Witness Gaming. Let's see the artist cam.
It doesn't even matter. Laz and Ash bombing in, getting 2 more picks.
The crits is ready.
HNJ is so. They're only 2 up for this last hold and full Chris.
They're just 1 up.
Just can't be.
Yeah, and he's about to get crits. They don't even have to
They
pop
don't
the
even have to pop the
crits.
crits. They're just going right for the cap.
Yeah.
Get it. 4-0.
Wow. So, yeah, 4-0, really strong start so far from Witness Gaming. There's been moments where HNJ is looking solid, but yeah, they just really, I would say it's just Cookie Jake unable to survive right now. Witness Gaming, actually Cookie Jake now busting out the crits. So maybe that's their solution. It looks like, Witness Gaming switched off, HNJ running the crits.
They might just be trying to slow things down, try to get the crit set, play off that. Every one of these mid fights has gone so bad for them so early. Once again, soldiers pushed both double bomb and they go for Campy instead this mid.
But Cookie Jake's alive.
Cookie manages to live for one in the mid.
A lot of space created by Showstopper.
There's so much damage on the side of Witness. They're all so low. But
And despite being on crits, he's actually behind on Uber. He should have a 25% Uber advantage. But I guess he wasn't healing.
Aim manages to even out the player.
Oh, okay. Just Alpha here, first high five. Why is he alone? Why is he alone? Oh, high five just needs a little bit of support out here.
Well, they managed to get mid.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Well, it's not over yet. Witness Gaming, they're peaking. Yeah, the
Oh,
crits.
they're going for the crits.
Oh, scout crits?
High five, scout crits.
But
they
Wall guy
already
has, they
has
pop.
They
And they're just going to chase them out.
This is going to be really bad. Jake's trying to get out before they can catch him.
Okay, they
missed to
live.
Get out.
So if they build this, they actually will have the crits advantage. Witness Gaming will be very aware of it. So they're probably going to set up to just blast whoever even peaks the choke point. But, that's always a risky situation because HNJ would be happy with probably just about any picks they can get here. They just need to make sure they're building well because Witness Gaming have been known to build their Ubers very fast. So if Cookie Jake goes in here with his crits thinking he's got, 10 seconds of breathing room, he could be wrong because that Uber might be ready faster than he might anticipate here.
Posturing up very early. They're inside. Looks like there's going to be a window crit.
The window crits.
Okay, to 80%. They're going for it right away.
So close. It was so close. He needs to charge these stickies.
Oh, it doesn't look like
he doesn't hit anything.
Oh my gosh, that's so close.
Yeah. And now Witness Gaming with the full ad, not a single pick for that crits. And Witness Gaming probably just going to be happy to push this with this full Uber ad as they move through Saw right now. Looks like Artist is preparing to bomb. He's about to go deep. They do pop. He gets kind of stuffed, juggled a bit. That's going to allow... Wait, Cookie Jake doesn't get out? Oh my god, this has been a rough game for Jake. He's just getting caught on everything. Even despite Artist getting juggled, Cookie Jake's still there in kitchen. I don't know if it's High Five and him just not on the same page, but it is not looking good.
There's going to be a free second take, most likely, for Witness here. HNJ not even trying to contest. They're setting up for the last hold. This is very holdable. They're going to have a level 3 gun. Cookie Jake's only at 30 disad, but they're not really building it.
Yeah.
The ad looks like it's going to grow for Witness by the time they get in, but they're still going to have to deal with level 3 and a full setup.
Yep. So they're moving just towards the shutter. Fairly default push, it looks like. HNJ also fairly default. They got that level 3 sentry gun. Maybe buy them a little bit of time here.
Off the shutter,
and they're just forcing their way.
Immediately jumps on the left to get on Cookie and the rest of the combo.
Cookie Jake down.
They immediately get Cookie, but they're all in the corner. They're so low. Low HP on Laz, Ash, Small Guy. Everyone on Witness is under half HP, but they're gonna have to. It's gonna be a 2v5. It's just gonna be a heavy trying to do what he can, and that's gonna be a 5-0 for Witness.
5-0 match to kick things off here. Snakewater, I think, has always been a strong map for Witness. I would suspect this was their pick overall. I actually don't know for sure on that, but either way, if HNJ picked this, they're probably a little bit worried at the moment because they need to now come back and win 2 maps in order to continue on in this bracket.
Yep. This was a very good showing of Witness. If you were watching Witness's match yesterday, you would have noticed that for some reason, it feels like they were dealing with LAN nerves a bit. They were doing a lot of things that you wouldn't normally see them do, especially when you look at like their pre-alpha roster.
Yeah.
Yesterday they were kind of like timid on their mids. They weren't doing their double soldier bombs that you saw all over this match.
They were doing that a lot. Yeah. It looks like they're back to, their prime strategies. They had maybe a team meeting last night and they're like, who are we? We're Witness Gaming. What does Witness Gaming do? We double bomb. And now they're doing that, So they had the team huddle, the team chant, double bomb, double bomb, double bomb. And it's working. Good job, Witness Gaming. It looks like map 2, Metalworks. Is that where we're headed? I could see this being a
This is another really good double bomb mid for Witness. You saw the Ford match yesterday. Ford almost upset Witness Gaming on this map.
Yeah, so that makes sense why
Witness had to come back on it. This is a really good pick out of HNJ in terms of, I think, team strength. I think they can potentially blow Witness out of the water on this map. But the big thing is going to be the mids. If they can't stop the Ash Laz double bombs, all the mids are going to go bad for them.
They can't
on
keep
metal, that's
Cookie Jake alive. I mean, it doesn't matter what the map is. That's going to be tough. Yeah. So last night you mentioned this map showed up, Ford versus Witness Gaming. So we're seeing it here again. Maybe HNJ wanted to steer things in this direction because they maybe think that Witness Gaming are going to be vulnerable on this. Ford almost took that match. So did you have a chance to watch that last night, Ford versus Witness?
Yeah, I was watching most of that match. They were really struggling with dealing with aggressive scout plays, especially under the mids and through flanks in general.
Okay.
Like watching Sandblast play that match, if High Five can manage to replicate that somehow and have that same success while also denying the soldiers, this can go very well for their team. But
okay. Yeah, I
as
mean,
per usual. It really just depends on whether he can deal with the soldiers.
yeah, there's a lot of soldier options on this map. You got high bombs on mid with these very tall walls, and then the alley is also a bit of a notorious area for that as well, because the skybox is very high, and sometimes you're rounding the corner and they're already flying down onto your head. So it's something to be careful about. I am sure we are going to see plenty of that from Laz and Ash here. But compared to Snakewater, do you think that Metalworks is more like favorable for HNJ's sort of play style and players, or is it kind of the same? What do you think?
I think this map can lend itself very well for aim in particular.
Okay, that's a good point.
I think aim's like slow, methodical, kind of just follow his team around style. Just with
Yeah.
how team fights flow on this map a lot of the time, that can really lend yourself to finding a lot of cleanup kills, a lot of just pressure in general. But at the same time, Witness plays this map kind of in a unique way. Where I think Witness forces the other team like back on this map into chokes way better than any other team does.
Yeah,
Like, Artist's spam on mid particular can
Yeah.
force teams to do things they might be uncomfortable with.
yeah, that's true.
And if you need to manage to make some sort of beginning space, I think.
Yeah,
But if they get their momentum going, I think aim can really thrive here.
yeah, that's a good point. So we will hopefully get this game started soon. Why don't we talk about your predictions for this upcoming map?
At the end of the day, after watching that last map, if they figure something out, I think this can go good for HNJ. But as of right now, I'm thinking 5-1 Witness.
5-1. Yeah, they're just looking so strong. It would have to be a complete turnaround. Maybe they can do like a halftime sort of pep talk or something like that. Another thing I guess I should mention is like, yeah, we didn't see any pauses or anything. They didn't take attack timeout, nothing like that. They just kept rolling with as the game slipped away from them. I think sometimes teams forget to take advantage of those timeouts if they need to, because this rule set that we're using here, there's no halftime, which teams maybe would rely on for that kind of thing. So they got to make sure if they want to have those team huddles or whatever, they take a pause and discuss what they need to change. We've seen in matches earlier, I think like Penguins, I think took a timeout in one of their matches, and immediately the next mid they were just winning. So it can really help to just clear your head, get everyone on the same page, get everyone pumped up for resuming the match. And you usually don't want to rely on that when you're already down 4-0. You want to try and get the ball back in your hands as early as possible. So if you lose 1 round, 2 rounds in a row, you might be best going for that timeout, slowing it down. So before we get this match started, I think it's going to be kicking off real soon. Just want to remind you guys, you can support the LAN and the prize pool by going to donate.resup.gg. You can check out shop.resup.gg. The prize pool is growing. You guys have been donating all weekend so far. We'll be keeping those open until the end of the event, until we get the final tally. But current estimates, it's well over $5,500 in the prize pool right now. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, not only, but also supporting the event. I'm sure all the players here are going to appreciate that. We can also give a shout out to our sponsors, RGL, Face It, Vaxi. Thank you guys. These guys are happy to put on a show for all of us here. And let's go ahead and get into it as the team's ready up and we go live. Oh, it's a false start, but I think they're gonna go for it here. Yeah, here we go. So going live. This is map 2. HNJ on on their last legs here. If they lose this, they are going to be eliminated at 4th place. Witness Gaming hoping to claw their way back from the losers bracket to hopefully reach us in the grand finals. So let's see what happens here on this mid.
Right off the bat on this first mid, I want to see how how they managed
Look
to
at Lads, he's just already in.
That's right away. They're kind of stuck in choke. Artist immediately denying top right, hitting good damage.
Showstoppers in the air with 20 health.
Early pick. First team, great start of the mid to Artist and Laz, just being annoying. And they don't even really let HNJ into the mid at all. Immediately shutting them down and making them leave.
And they've left, but hey, this is better than what was happening on Snakewater. Okay.
Laz almost chasing, getting 2 scalp picks.
I don't think we saw a single mid on Snake where this many people survived. So that's already an improvement, in my opinion, for HNJ. just cutting their losses. Maybe they feel stronger in like the team fight scenario compared to the mid fight scenario, and I think that's perfectly valid right there. So already though, Witness Gaming pushing despite Laz not being in position. Brandslam and Artist getting some pressure in through Alley, but Alpha is gonna die.
Maybe trying to.
Yep, they're trying to chase them out here.
Witness, falling low confident on some of the players. HNJ trying to take some space, maybe work a sack, but it looks like it's just one scout in right now, and they're just gonna kind of give this up, and I'm gonna run a counter sack. Just holding second.
Yep. So Alpha spawned up. Witness Gaming, they're posturing for the yard push, kind of the default push for a lot of teams here, because you got a lot more space here to work with. You got more open skyboxes to bomb through, but you know it's a two-way street. You can get bombed there just as easily, so they got to be careful with this positioning. And another risk of this is your exit can get cut off, so it's a big commitment. Oh, there goes Artist. He's gonna go down.
Spam across the map.
Yep, and now High Five trying to fight them here on the bridge, but
trying to get all these scouts. Maybe try to get another.
Brandslam down fighting in the underpass. Where's the rest of HNJ to punish this?
They killed Champion. They're just not in. I mean, they killed,
what is going? Maybe Cookie Jake is trying to respect the Uber disadvantage. I didn't realize he was on Uber disadvantage there, but he's gonna be able to get it now. Artist is back in position though, so that window of opening of no stickies has kind of closed. The clock is ticking down right now, and it looks like Witness Gaming are just gonna hold their height here on mid.
Witness gonna have to start running sacks again. They only have 1:20 on the clock before the round reset.
Yeah, so what they're gonna need to do is either a large commitment in terms of maybe an Uber exchange, maybe a 2-3 man sack, or they're gonna need to find some picks. The more reliable option is to do a large sack wave, because at least if you don't get what you want, the other team will push, which gives you at least something to work with and not completely flush the round away. But there goes Alpha. He's gonna get the force.
Man, we've been seeing out of Witness like this whole series so far. They just have Ash and Laz high bomb in, and then Alpha just like run his way through some side path, and they managed to get the force once again.
Yeah, and on mid here, Witness Gaming, they actually get forced. So Witness Gaming gets a couple of picks. They get the force, and it looks like they're turning around to hunt High Five, but the clock is ticking down. Is this really the choice? They've got 20 seconds to maybe get onto second here. I feel like they should be able to.
We're gonna be seeing HNJ holding this point, because they don't necessarily have to wipe Witness Gaming here. They just have to get enough picks where they can slow down the cap enough for 10 more seconds. And right now they have traps all over the point, trying to slow it down. Artist trying to run forward, pipe them all. Ash dies.
Yep.
Straight up Alec. But this is, once again, it's just a 5v5, but with the pressure, this is 4v5 now. The pressure's on Witness to get a cap, and it's gonna reset. I think that's the first reset on second of the LAN.
Yeah, why does Witness Gaming not commit to the point there? Are they okay with that round resetting? Maybe they'd rather fight another mid rather than risk losing someone in that second push, I guess? I don't know.
Maybe it's just a stressful situation. No, if you don't want to be the one to go and die and cap there and then lose mid because of it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Their last it went so well for them. Maybe they're just trying to go for that again.
So we do get the round reset. I think HNJ should be okay with that. Their last mid, they didn't win it, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Now they got some idea of what Witness Gaming is going to try and do without, having to lose a round to gain that information. Cookie Jake is in the enemy house, and he finally survives.
Innovative mid.
So,
I've never seen something like that.
So he's tried playing on his own side, and it wasn't working. Now Cookie Jake plays on their side. Now he goes deep.
That was so smart for Cookie Jake. Both of the soldiers were trying to highball him. He just dips into the enemy house. There's no one there to kill him.
Yeah.
He manages to live. They wipe both soldiers, and this is going to be a free second as well.
So strategically speaking, this is working perfectly for HNJ. They reset the round to mid, and they win the mid. So that's the risk that you run if you're Witness Gaming, that if you don't want to extend that round with the overtime, you might end up worse off than you started. So that's one of the interesting layers of decision making that gets introduced when you use a lower round timer, is that there's a lot more time pressure to make those decisions and to make every moment count. Because if you don't, things can start backfiring on you real quick. So here we are with Witness Gaming holding their last. Showstopper just craters to the trap. Artist watching it through a little crack.
You can just look through the bottom of the fence, sees the soldier walking, and instantly deads on him. Just makes him crater.
Yeah.
Technically a two-man, didn't get too much out of it, so Witness is going to be trying to take space here, trying to get the force on Cookie. They have 4 people above the main, but...
Laz is going in, getting in.
Laz gets through. Only managed to hit one of Cookie. Cookie doesn't.
Oh, but Alpha also getting caught. High Five finds 2 picks there. Looks like High Five is a little more on the same page as his team here, and it's really helping them out. They're just going to get in here clean. Very weak soldier on Ash. Are they going to get that kill? He's 40 HP. He's going to go down. This is 3 picks for HNJ. Surely they can get their whole team in here and collapse onto the point. There's the bomb from AIM. Gets Brand Slams. Getting some cap time, and Artist goes down. Where's
Soldier Sam gets the pack.
AIM is on the point. All guys surviving with 40 HP. But Laz is a spawner.
He's gonna get caught.
Cookie Jake also gets caught. It was looking so good there for HNJ, but maybe just needed a little more positioning, a little more people playing heals. They did a good job baiting the cap. But yeah, Witness Gaming gonna hold on. Their medic also gonna survive. They got this 45% Uber advantage as they build here on second. And I think they're gonna be looking to take this right into mid. Still 0-0, still very close game. So this could go either way still. Witness Gaming not looking as dominant on this map. So we may be in for a very close game.
40 ad on wall guy, trying to finally start going lower. Work up the space, avoid this man. Soldiers taking high ground space. H&J's spamming them. They actually forced them through the doorway. They're only going to catch Cookie.
They catch Cookie Jake. No, Jake, don't let it happen. And now Laz. Okay.
To get Laz in exchange, but that's not good for H&J.
Yeah.
This is going to be taking this. They're going to try to take second off this as well, and they're going to have ad.
I think it's characteristic of Laz. I feel like he's getting caught maybe a little more often than normal. I don't know. What do you think?
I think Laz committing there is what made Cookie Jake not be able to leave.
Okay.
I think that was a good play by Laz.
Okay.
Witness actually they don't even try to peek off the Cookie Jake down. It just looks like they want to play the ad over and over again. They're going to most likely try to burst through the door and kill Cookie again. They're sitting on mid building, getting the last of this Uber. We're going to be seeing them. It looks like a house Uber. Are just walking in the house.
So they'll probably just pop through here on their demo.
Door onto them.
Cookie Jake, are you going to survive this?
Cookie Jake rotating over the shutter. He's in the door, so it's going to be. They follow through. Really fast bomb from Artist.
Cookie Jake. So Artist did a pogo Uber there, so very hard to react to because it's just so fast. And all of Witness Gaming now here in the side lobby. High Five though and Alec are behind. Can't be fighting Brand Slam. It's just Alec now.
Cleaning this up really clean. They don't even lose a player for that.
Yeah, someone does have to cap though, so there will be a couple spawns on last. Sniper coming through. Cookie Jake on Sniper, trying to bring out that Fortnite Bolt.
They're all stuck in spawner now. It's going to be really hard to get out. This is going to be the first round for Witness Gaming.
Yeah, Witness Gaming looks like they're going to take this one. Lol guy not dying there, despite at least like 3 attempts from HNJ to bomb him, so staying alive.
Round. Cookie Jake's getting caught by Uber.
Yeah, Cookie Jake doesn't get caught in those 2 situations. This could be a completely different story for them, so hopefully, he's recognized that. He's going to play it a bit safer. I was talking to Skis as well about it the other day when he played Witness. He was just saying, like, he had to play so far back in order to make sure he did not get caught by Uber. So maybe Cookie Jake gets to get mentoring from Skis, who has beaten Witness Gaming earlier in this tournament. Right now, the positioning is horrible from HNJ. They're just out of the mid. They didn't even really go there.
On these mids is they're not even letting HNJ get into the mid. I've never seen a team just be denied like that.
Yeah, but like I mentioned earlier, I think HNJ, they're better off conceding mid and playing to, win in the transitions or whatever than they are to, wipe on mid and hold last. So I respect the decision to just concede mid if it's not looking good and just try to slow things down, because that's really, that's going to play against Witness Gaming's preferred style with all the chaos and the fast-paced action. Bomb's coming in. Campy taking so much damage. He's down to 40 health. He gets his heals from his medic. But Witness Gaming is getting a lot of space off that. Showstopper bombing across. Okay, kills coming in from the scouts. And it looks like we have a flank. AIM has the exit on Ali. Can HNJ collapse here? Here comes Alec onto the medic. 90%. They get the force.
It's 3v3.
Cookie Jake.
Ash can get in this fight though. Ash is only 5.
Oh, where is Alec? Alec is behind.
Their Uber.
And High Five is here now. The scout combo. Time to get onto Brand Slam. But Brand Slam has left his medic out to dry. Surely, High Five. No way! No way! How do you let that happen?
5 just not aware that the wall guy was just standing behind him.
High Five just tunnels, doesn't even realize there's a medic right behind him standing still alone. No. Oh, and we got a spoon.
This is a disaster for H&J. It's going to be a last hold with big disad from the side of the wall guy.
Yeah. So Witness Gaming feeling good right now. Cookie Jake not even alive yet. AIM still spawning. Are they going to push in before these spawns come through? We'll see. But they'd be happy just waiting for that Uber advantage. 50% is plenty for Middleworks last. Looks like we got the sentry and the sniper setup going for HNJ here.
Standard last hold for this map. You got the gun up on left. You got the sniper watching down main, so they can't just go through there right away. Or at least it makes it annoying to peek it. Forces an early pop. But it looks like they're going to go far left in this Uber and lead on Brand Slam. Clear the corner. No pyro. Just try and deny them. They get the gun immediately and try to force it.
Cookie Jake!
Champy also dies in the back line. This is going to be such a hard hold, and Witness gets 2 on the board.
Yeah, 2 on the board. I was so excited for that HNJ hold on second, but then just something goes wrong. The miracle is handed to Witness Gaming, and they're able to just capitalize on it. So they're in the lead now, 2-0. The last mids we've seen have just been Witness Gaming securing so much early positioning. A lot of it is because of Laz. He's doing an extra jump or two. This time maybe slowing it down a bit, so we might see a full mid fight here this time as HNJ gets through the chokes. They do have Showstopper jumping forward. They got Zaylor spamming underneath, so a little bit more of a true mid fight here. Bombs coming forward, AIM very weak, Showstopper going forward. They're just trying to see who they can pick, but yeah, Brand Slam finds that pick. They're gonna leave again, so. Oh, but Cookie Jake. Cookie Jake.
A lot of good damage.
Oh, Cookie Jake!
Oh, he managed to get out.
Okay, gives him the slip, goes through the back door, runs up through house. He's gonna survive. Nice job by Cookie Jake there, getting out on that mid. They got a pick on Laz. Is it gonna be anything they can work with? Maybe not, but Witness Gaming, they've gotten, I think they've won every single mid in a fairly, almost completely decisive fashion where H&J just doesn't even attempt to fight it. So
Cookie Jake has been a snake on these mids. This is the second mid in a row where he's just done something really
yeah, that's true.
Some unfamiliar things just to try to survive the soldier bombs. Once again, Witness going trying to go for the sack on the second.
I don't like this. Cookie Jake is standing here alone.
H&J has a very unique hold on this map. Every other team basically holds their medic over by the shutter, but you see Cookie Jake running over to the right lobby and hiding in there a lot when he thinks they're about to run the sack wave. It's been going pretty well for Witness so far, running into the second, so
yeah,
see how it keeps going.
And it looks like they have that alley positioning already. Here comes the first bomb from Laz. He is just gonna curve away, jump out. Witness Gaming still getting a decent amount of spam on them. Alpha goes down. Laz though finds this is
alone in my body.
Yeah.
He's alone over there. He's just trying to hide. They just know he's there, so they manage to
and
get
Laz
forward
is
every time.
still living. Still living. Okay, he goes down.
Laz, but this is once again really good for Witness. They just catch Cookie Jake alone in left
Witness though are down 2, so H&J are going to be trying to pressure this to see if they can equalize the Ubers here. They've got a soldier coming forward, AIM, drawing a lot of spam in his direction. Showstopper trying to get to the other side, but he's not very healthy, so he might not be able to pull this off. He bombs forward. The Uber comes through. Witness Gaming just trying to catch people out, and guess who they catch?
Oh my gosh.
They catch Cookie Jake.
They're gonna try to catch the Soldier Valley. Showstopper dies in the plane. AIM's just going for a salvage play. Manages to catch Artist, but it looks like that's gonna be all they get.
Yeah, they're not
gonna
getting
be another big ad for the wall guy.
Yep. So back to last it is for HNJ. They have enough time to get at least 4 of their spawners up, but it looks like Witness Gaming are going to be building their Uber ad, get that 30% Uber ad. Artist being a late spawn will definitely slow them down here.
Once again, though, Artist being a late spawn hasn't mattered for these last pushes. Cookie Jake has not been building when they've been holding last.
Yeah, that's true.
The Law guys just, as they're setting up the push, Law guys' ad's just growing, and it's just going to be standard. They got a heavy instead of a sniper this time, hiding behind the wall. So hopefully it'll go better. Hopefully they're able to kill the people chasing deep for Cookie again. But once again, looks like they're going to go far left again. Same Uber they took last time. Leading on Brand Slam, follow up on Artist. Gonna go through. Recently killed the gun.
Find that sentry gun.
Spawn.
Sentry's down. Is that heavy still here? Yes, he's in the spawn.
Oh, but they're all in spawn. There's only one soldier out, and everyone's just also behind the wall. So they just get 3.
The high 5 heavy though is something that I have known to respect, but it's just not enough
really
yet.
Clean push from Whitney.
Yeah, not a single death. Are we looking at 5-0-5-0 here?
It might be a double 5er.
It might be. Wow. Witness Gaming, they came prepared. They came ready to play. H&J, I think maybe they're okay with 4th. That's what I'm seeing right now is, they're kind of they're just chilling. They're just playing. They're doing what they can, but as a pug team against one of the best teams in the world that's been scrimming for years together, it's definitely hard. They're not giving up just yet, but
Get into mid, so
yeah, here they go. Okay, finally the aggro mid. There we go.
This is the first aggro mid we've seen out of them. They managed to instantly trade out Arch.
And Laz is also out.
So they just need to play the high ground here, lock Witness out from fighting
Okay.
overs, and they should be able just to get this point.
I take it back. They're not chilling. They want to win. First place HNJ. Second place. We won't let them
a lot
get
of damage
this.
across the board. They managed to kill Alpha. It's going really well for HNJ. As long as someone dies here, they should just be able to get it for free.
Alpha pick. I mean, a scout pick. It's always going to be useful. Do you think it's enough to push on to Metalwork second?
It's not necessarily enough to push, but it's enough to make your sack way better.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Alpha is usually one of the only guys spawning lower, or at least he's like one of the people pressuring Valley. Some of the
Ash trying to get into house here on aim.
They don't really.
Meanwhile, the bomb comes through.
It's there. Alpha's just
Wait, Showstopper? He didn't even hit the medic.
That happens sometimes. Wall guy sometimes just has the perfect movement. You can't hit him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
air arrow. Okay, that's the Cookie Jake I know.
really good arrow.
Getting some arrow kills. We need to see some Solemn Vow kills from Cookie Jake. He got a couple in his match the other day. Last pick, that's also really helpful here because it sort of prevents that high bomb coming in. There goes aim in onto Artist. Artist is gonna die. Nice bomb from aim, hitting that direct. Now Ash trying to salvage by pressuring through house. But Showstopper's gonna be pushing that.
It's gonna be really awkward for Witness. Artist is dead and Laz is on the respawn block.
Yeah, good positioning on the point from high five.
Getting a lot of cap time.
And it looks like
they're gonna go for a trade
yep,
eventually, but there's
Uber
no
exchange is coming in. Cookie Jake milks it for a second there, and high five forcing a couple flashes. But Ash, pushes into house, finds Showstopper, and the Uber retreat is coming. But can they get Ash? They get Ash.
In the corner too, 40 HP.
High five.
High five's going for other people.
And Ash got arrowed. Wait a second, Campy comes in. Campy! Still fighting in house.
So much damage in there, but no one else is able to follow.
They're still trying to fight this. Ash is weak now. Artist is weak as well. Yeah, they are so weak in here. And Aim wants to come in with the flag. Big Aim comes in through house. Committing off the damage, he knows that they were weak, yeah. Cookie Jake, maybe for like one of the first times his entire match, now has a sizable Uber advantage. I'm actually curious how many deaths Lol Guy has, because I feel like it might be less than 2 or something. Like, he has not been
I
dying.
think that's the second death so far.
Really?
Yeah. He had that one escape earlier where High Five just didn't see him. And that
Yeah.
was like led to an entire round him living.
Yeah. So, round timer is ticking down, but a very sizable Uber advantage for HNJ. They should be able to at least secure the second area here.
It looks like they're
if
going
they
to try
pop
to do
through.
what Witness did back to them and just poke their demo through. They just use through, but the camping gets kind of stuck, and they're not going to catch anything.
Yeah, they won't catch anything, but they'll get second, At the very least, they can bait Witness Gaming to try and push out here, which is one of the places where teams, make a lot of their mistakes that lose them rounds. So, not the end of the world here if they don't get any picks. You see, Laz gets through the shutter. He's very weak here on the point. Are they going to get this kill? HNJ has retreated.
Trying to stop them from getting into second. They kind of just give it up.
Yeah, they had some good damage here too. I really think at least guaranteeing that force would have been something I would have liked to see. But they're dropping down to lower, so the trap upper may it hits a scout. Alpha down to 50 health, but he's gonna survive. Yeah.
They're still taking the ad forward. Cookie Jake's already built back to 70%, so it's pretty good Uber for them.
But are they just gonna concede this as well? Because the way they gave up second, it looks like the similar things. There we go.
Artist on the ramp.
Yep.
Combined stickies and Bob.
Aim doesn't want to give it up for free. He's gonna challenge this, and Cookie Jake now on 95%. Showstopper has died. Laz has died. It's 2 for 2 right now. They can hold it. They have the height. This is all gonna be on whether or not Alec can pressure forward here and get Brand Slam off of the height. Alpha also on the low ground. Cookie Jake gets forced. Ash, though, is weak at the truck. If they can at least kill Ash.
Oh, they don't even look at him. They're trying to chase house onto the
And
combo,
they
but
don't
all
get
guys
the
already
force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manages to get that force and get out. Once again, the Witness Gaming soldiers just getting the force and living. We've been seeing this happen the entire match.
So, Witness Gaming now moving through yard with that full Uber advantage. We got Laz, we got Alpha, a little more in sync now, pushing in through house together compared to how they've been, in previous scrims and all that. It really looks like they've been focusing on that sort of gameplay. Aim has really been the only guy to be like, I'm not letting these people in for free. He's been bombing forward a lot. The rest of his team, though, doesn't seem to want to. Zayler's been getting some good trap kills, too.
Every push that Campy's been, for like the last 4 or 5 pushes, Campy's gotten a trap kill every single time to try to slow down Witness. This is going to let Cookie get Uber on second before Witness can even really try to pressure them.
Yeah, that helps so much, honestly, if your demo is a trap god. Habib, he finds so many trap kills, it helps us out a lot, you know? So, Campy doing his part for his team right now. Even Ubers now. We saw the clock timeout here before. I don't think Witness Gaming wants that to happen again, so we'll see them probably doing something proactive here. Still 9 minutes before we know the final win limit, whether it's going to be a first to 4 game here or a first to 5. That's to be determined. But you know, Witness Gaming looking to just make it another 5-0. I think. Here comes the bomb. Laz.
To the low ground. Looks like they're on a shove under.
Okay.
For a really
High Five just wants the exchange, and there he is with that trap kill. Nice job by Zayler.
Drop 2. He's gonna have to
No force yet. They're milking this.
Way better,
but down scouts. Down scouts. Their med can't really linger here because he isn't going to have the run speed. The rest of HNJ, they need to be on this collapse. They need to be here pressuring this, punishing the fact that there's no scouts. Showstopper should be through. Aim is through. Can anyone else get in? Ash is caught on the ground. Can they get this Ash kill? Ash is did he get arrowed?
I think that wow, that was an insane bow out of the low guy.
I don't even see how that's possible. But Witness Gaming still kind of trying to pressure this in yard, but I think they're going to give it up. I like what I'm seeing. Aim, is he going to go for this? Oh. So Aim has definitely been one of the big players for his team right now. I think that, yeah, when the rest, look at him. He's just in. His Aim roaming up. And Campy finds him. Campy's, this looks like a round for Witness Gaming. It's just Brand Slam fighting down here in a 2v1 under the ramp. Showstopper is very weak. He's going to go down, but High Five gets the kill. So they're in on last right now. It's just Laz. And Lol guy will.
Lol guy doesn't have yet. They're only 5. If
they don't have Uber. They need to get on the point, wrap it up. Get a High Five onto that cap, and Campy Sticky should be enough to secure this round win. There it is. Yes. HNJ are on the board now, 3-1. Maybe there's still some hope for this comeback.
Going into mid here, every mid that Laz has pressured fast, HNJ hasn't even been able to play the mid. So
yeah, that's true.
He's going to go back to doing that.
Yeah.
These mids that have gone slower have not been working out as well for his team.
Yeah, and it's the mids where
having Cookie live and
yeah,
Serpentine out.
Their best mid was where Cookie Jake ended up in the enemy house. So maybe Cookie Jake just needs to, you know, plow forward with no fear. Campy though gets spammed so hard.
Spam on
Aim though trades it out, gets Artist. HNJ decent positioning. Laz and Ash trying to get in through this choke, but Cookie,
he's just
does he live?
Oh
no, he dies. Showstopper fighting in the choke.
He manages to get Laz before he dies, but that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
It's another win for Witness.
Yeah, I really liked also their like double aggro mid that they did, but it doesn't seem like they want to do that anymore.
It was really hard that mid. Campy died.
Yeah, he got spammed so hard.
He got spammed so hard by both Laz and Ash. Just
and Artist, I think. I think Artist, he really loves to spam that upper choke. So Campy's trying to just fight his way through all of that damage, and he's not going to survive because when he crosses on the balcony too, he's not in the sightline of his medic. So he just dies right there. If he wants to get those heals, he's got to either drop off the balcony and be at the lower doorway, or he's got to just back his way through house and rotate to make sure he stays alive. That early demo death, yeah, it's hard to recover from. So we've got the Uber coming in into last.
We've seen every time from them.
But it's a double scout, yeah. There's no sentry.
They're probably going to kill Cookie and there's Cookie dipping on the wrist. They're going to the heavy instead.
Cookie Jake actually living. Okay, some kills coming through.
And then this is going to go really well for HJ. Just one soldier in on last. One guy has to run.
Scout and Med, they're retreating. So nice hold there from HNJ. Both scouts, though, are going to go down, so this cap time is going to be a bit limited. Probably going to get all the spawns from Witness Gaming here. They're trying to stack, deny what they can, maybe deny Laz, but I don't even think they're going to get that. So all of Witness Gaming do end up spawning on mid. Uber ad in favor of Cookie Jake, so it's still a 40 ad, but it's dwindling. They got to.
For the first time this match, also, we're seeing Alpha Sniper right now.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, the Alpha Sniper. It has won them matches and rounds before. Let's see if he can hit anything here tonight.
Kind of just giving it up. Looks like they just want to kind of play to get Uber.
Yeah.
Even having Alpha for the second stalemate is going to be really safe. He goes for the main peak. He's going to catch.
Oh, Cookie Jake gets body shot. Cookie Jake 10 HP. Oh, I didn't even notice Cookie Jake got forced there. Yeah. But yeah, that body shot guarantees that Cookie Jake kill.
And then it's 4v4 here. The ball guy dies in the back. Aim.
Okay. Yeah, Aim and Showstopper in on mid. It's just a projectile battle right now because all the scouts are dead.
Grand Slam. Left in the field for Witness.
Grand Slam has 3 HP.
Fighting the soldier under.
He does it! Woo. But
Yeah,
Artist
it's
is
a
still
demo
up.
1v1.
Demo v
Artist.
demo? Have they been practicing their demo v demo? MGE, let's see. Looks like they're just gonna give it up, walk away. Both demos surviving. Probably the smart play. Demo man's such a crucial class to have on the field. So they're just gonna go for this hold. Maybe they wanna, just slow it down again, risk it on another mid. Maybe Witness Gaming goes for something aggressive. This is when it gets interesting. The clock starts ticking away. And the pressure gets on, because remember, Witness Gaming, they can't just run down the clock and win the match. With the config that we're using here at this tournament, you have to actually cap last when you're ahead, even if the time runs out. So Witness Gaming, they're up 3-1, but unless they cap last, they can't actually win this match. They can't just park the bus or anything like that. It forces them to stay proactive and, keep the pressure up, because if they start letting the other team mount a comeback, the momentum can start being a factor. So here they start moving in through alley.
Witness Gaming spending all this time to build Uber before they start their pressure. He said, Jake's trying to split. He gets forced.
Yep.
Witness Gaming spending all that time before their pressure lowered the clock to 1 minute left before the round.
Yeah, but look at this.
He's under. This is what we were talking about earlier. When you're going for the sack from Valley for the horse, when you're retreating, the other team has such a good time trying to catch you underpass.
Yeah, that makes it a bit of a risk. So it's simultaneously the safest and most dangerous place to push. That's part of the reason I actually like this map a lot, is that whole dynamic. I know some people aren't, huge fans of this map. I think some people say that the Dark Night Sky makes them a little bit depressed, but gameplay-wise, I've always been a fan. The alley push coming in now. We got the high bomb from AIM. Lol guy hasn't even noticed. Yeah, they don't look up.
This is
Will Witness Gaming go for the all-in? It looks like it. Cookie Jake, he's committed on the point.
Trying to get out.
He surfs a meat shot. Can he surf the rocket? Oh, he doesn't land on the roof. He lands on the pipe, so he takes just enough fall damage to die.
It's just up.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna go forward. Try to
Yeah, Alpha with heals. Does he fight this on mid? The rest of his spawners will be up.
They aren't getting any count time. They're just letting the round restart.
Oh yeah, it looks like they are. They just want, yeah. Honestly, now that Cookie Jake has died, it's probably going to be wise of them to let that reset, because at least they can be on an even playing field on the mid.
Denies the enemy Uber met.
Yeah. The Uber ad that Lol guy would have wanted, all that kind of stuff. So probably the strategic choice there was to not, continue capping mid and get the overtime. If you're Witness Gaming there, you actually would let them do so, because you already have such a big advantage, So here we are into the mid. I'm going to watch Artist see how that spam and that choke is really happening.
Just instantly forces can't be out. He's trying to walk back in, but the soldier tries to go, AIM tries to get on him, and it doesn't work out for him.
Yep, both soldiers go down.
So healthy, just that Campy didn't get any spam before he was forced to leave.
Yeah, so both soldiers of HNJ are trying to get through that upper choke. So Artist is just having a field day. He's tagging everyone with stickies. So an adaptation I would have liked to see there would be HNJ, spread out their soldiers a little bit rather than over-investing in that one doorway, because if they get denied, they're not really going to have much of a mid. Second fight happening.
They're going to try to spam a bit, but they lose Alec, and this is going to be a last hold once again, even Uber.
Yep, back to last. They had a decent one recently, so, they can do that again. Cookie Jake, though, does have his Uber. Let's see if Witness Gaming goes for that 3-man that they've been favoring so far to get this force. Laz, he's in.
Gets absolutely
killed. Ash is still going to commit, though, and he's on the point. And Grand Slam's in, too. Grand Slam might get caught. Yeah, this might be a 4-man here.
Grand Slam manages to get
Showstopper wants to chase, but there's a trap. AIM wants to chase as well. Artist really aggressive here in lobby. Showstopper's going to pressure onto him. Artist, he's still caught in lobby with 30 health. There we go. He gets that kill.
That's so many people dead on the side of HNJ. They can't really fight this anymore.
Laz has a flank. Cookie Jake is going to get forced. Laz finds it. He just commits.
And he gets out again. Oh,
no, he's going to die this time. But that's still full ad. So here's the situation. There's 20 seconds on the clock. If Witness Gaming caps this after those 20 seconds elapses, they win the match. So it would be wise of them to probably pop in, maybe, make sure the clock runs down, just focus on getting kills, then cap. Because if they cap before the 10 seconds, they would have to win another round. It would make the comeback obviously much harder for HNJ.
Looks like they're waiting for last to which means
if
they win this round after this last push, that will be the match. Time ran out.
Yep.
So the win limit's now 4. They managed to go through. Alpha dies right away, but it's Cookie again. Every time the person to the last, they get Cookie, they get aim, they get show.
Yeah, they're getting everybody. It's just a heavy on the point. He's getting focus fired. High five would have to go massive here. Campy hits a pipe into the crowd. He might get it, but no.
This is it for win is 4-1.
Yep. So this is going to be map 2 complete, 4-1. Witness Gaming taking it, looking very strong today, and they're going to move on. HNJ, consolations to them. They're going to go out at 4th place in the tournament. It's been great watching them play. Some fan favorites here. Shout out to those guys over at HNJ for putting up a good show for us. Maybe we'll look into getting some of them on the stream for an interview at some point. We're going to go ahead and get the next match set up and ready to go ASAP. That's going to be G6 versus Witness Gaming. But yeah, any other last thoughts on that, Mirror Man?
It was a decent showing. HNJ had a lot of minor things going on. They could have easily won that match if they were just playing a lot of these micro situations just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like we saw so many times where it's just like low guy would like live in situations he shouldn't, or they would just not even be able to get to mid because they were getting denied too early. And if they just managed to fix some of these issues, that I think that could have been much closer than it seems.
Yeah, for sure. So I would like to maybe go grab some guest casters, some additional people from the venue. People are starting to arrive that, you know, maybe slept in a little bit. So we're gonna bring on our next crew. So we'll take a quick break here, guys. I'll get our other crew up in here. Reminder to check out the donation campaign to support the prize pool. Check out the merch, and yeah, we'll be back, guys.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Localhost TF2 here at Fullerton. My name's Mano. I'm here with the guys from HNJ, also known as ROS, and gonna have a little interview with them. First off, congratulations on your 4th place. And they how does it feel to be back at LAN again after so long? COVID through and through, but we're here back again. It's been a couple of years. So how does it feel back to be in this LAN environment? I guess we can start going down.
Take it, Doug.
Feels good.
Feels great, man. Feels great.
Feels great.
Feels amazing. No, no, I'm really glad to be back. Missed seeing people that I've known for a long time. Yeah, and I got to meet, Zayla for the first time, so it's been good. Glad to be back at it.
It's been way too long. Honestly.
It has been way too long.
Take it.
Yeah, sure. 3rd time coming to California, all for TF2 LAN, so yeah, it's fun. I get to see my friends, play TF2. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually my first LAN I've been to, and it's been amazing. So yeah, excited to meet everyone.
Yeah. All right, and now actually you said that it is your first LAN, so congrats about that. And also, the West Coast player over there, how did it feel to finally be on that glorious 5 ping? Was it everything they said it was, or were you just expecting a little bit more?
It's honestly such a huge advantage, and I'm honestly happy I don't have to go back to online TF2 after this, because I'm not playing RGL, so yeah, this is like a one and done for me.
Yeah. All right, that's a very actually interesting thing. A lot of you guys don't play in the regular season. What is it about this LAN experience that draws you out to play TF2 again? Is it the people that you're playing it with? Is it the community? Is it the vibe, the atmosphere, the ping advantage? What about LAN kind of like brings you out to play again? And you can just go down the line for anyone who's relevant to.
It's kind of all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all that and then a little bit of extra, I guess. I mean, like playing TF2. TF2 is just like a better game on LAN, hands down. But I mean, it's really about seeing everyone again and just like hanging out and just having fun. Cause like it's been like what 3 years since the last LAN, and like not all of these guys were even there last time. So yeah, I mean, it's just it's the whole shebang.
What was the question? Oh, LAN? Just friends, yeah. Friends, it's fun on LAN. Yeah, I don't know, it's always a good time.
All right.
Same shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The weather's nice in Cali, so it's just nice being here. I'm still enjoying it.
It's pretty hot out here. I do want to ask, because you guys haven't been playing the regular season, it's been kind of your maybe a little, in a while coming back to TF2. Were you guys worried about maybe being a bit rusty, having to de-rust a little bit, or was it just like second nature, just coming back into it?
I need the mic on this one.
For me at least, I had to de-rust a little bit because the last time I played like an actual season was over a year ago. So it took me like a month to get back into it, but I felt good on LAN.
All I could do is back cap.
I mean, like I'm same with Jeff. I haven't played for a year, but I still play all the time. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But this guy.
I was a little not afraid, but I guess worried to come back and play because I literally haven't launched TF2. I've barely played any video games for a couple months now because of work.
Okay.
So I was a little worried when I got dragged. I kind of dragged into play last minute. That I was going to be a detriment to my team. But I think I never really think that I played that well necessarily when I'm playing TF2. But I think this time I felt pretty good about how I played.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Especially because you came in last second to replace Skis. Like, what was that like? It's just like being dragged in there, kind of thrown in, or?
So it was interesting. Actually, Bot Mode on G6 had asked me while I was at work. Actually, he texted me or he DM'd me on Steam, and I got it on my phone. He asked me to play because they lost Zilly. So I told both teams the same thing. I said I haven't played the game in a couple months, and if you guys are trying to compete for like a high placement, I don't want to be like the reason that you guys don't get it because I'm not gonna be that good.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
I ended up taking Skis, and that's how I ended up here, I guess.
Nice. Hey.
He didn't want to be here.
I'm glad I did play though. At the end of it all.
All right, and I guess maybe get some of your thoughts on the rule set that you guys had to experience. Obviously, the 30-minute, 3-minute round timer, the kind of new overtime rules. How was that? Was that kind of easy to adapt to? Was there any hiccups there? And do you prefer it over the kind of standard RGL rule set that we're still currently using?
So that was actually my first time ever playing on that rule set. I know that it had been played in some pubs before and stuff, but I was never involved in any of it. So it was my very first time with it. It was interesting to have to adapt to it. I think it is a better rule set. I think it could use some tweaking. The amount of times that we round reset, and maybe because it's on LAN that everyone's playing a lot more seriously, so it's bound to have more of that happening.
Yeah.
It was definitely interesting though. I think it's a good change in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I think some maps it's weird, the round timer.
Yeah,
On Metal, 3 minutes doesn't really feel like enough. And like on Process, I feel like we reset quite a few times actually. And it was like we were doing like natural, it was like the game was progressing naturally and we got reset on. So maybe add a minute or something. I don't know. The overtime, I think I've actually come to like more than initially.
Yeah.
It's like the average game is like close game is like 40 something minutes. It's like that's fine to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the same thoughts as Cookie and Kyle. I think maybe the 3 minutes on some maps might be a little too short, but I don't know, maybe bumping it to 4 or 5 minutes would be better across the board. Because in situations where like the timer resets, like someone capped second and both meds died, you spend 1 minute just building Uber before anyone does anything. So then you're down to 2 minutes. You have a failed sack attempt. That's another 60 seconds off the clock trying to build, figure whatever. And then suddenly both teams are scrambling to try and do something heavy, energy, pyro, whatever. So it could be a little difficult, but I think it's definitely better than having a pointless 10-minute timer. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised it took 15 years for someone to suggest this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. One thing I noticed is I like never sniped pushing last because that shit takes like 5 minutes, and so I just like never bothered. But I think it's better, and I like it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have some kind of fun fan questions for you guys. Who has the worst alcohol tolerance on your team? And if you don't know, just guess.
I'd probably say it's like either me or Jeff. I don't know. Everyone else is what pretty heavy. Pretty heavy drinks.
drink too much.
Not good. Not true. It might be you.
It might be me. I mean, I'm really small, so.
Not
I think that was okay. I don't know. I kind of drank a good amount. I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'm like the smallest one on the team, so my alcohol tolerance is like bound to be a little bit worse. But I think I drank a good amount and it was still okay. I don't know.
I'm the only one that was hungover, so maybe it's me.
That's true. I was actually not really ever hungover this LAN yet. So.
This coming from a Omar MXB. Who on the team has the most swag? However you'd find that.
Swag.
Aim's the drippiest.
I think
Aim?
Aim is the drippiest. It
Any
very well
comment?
could be
Any
Aim.
comment, Aim?
I don't know. Whenever I work, I'd have to like wear nice clothes, so I just kind of just brought it over here. But I'm in like gaming gear now, so not really dripping today.
Fair enough. Well, your team thinks you're the drippiest. And then one of the last ones, who are you most excited to meet this LAN? Maybe someone you've met before, someone you haven't had the chance to.
Rocket.
Campy. Who else was there? I feel like there was someone I was excited to see.
Marmalade? It's like a
Yeah, Marmalade, I guess. Yeah.
like WG6.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was excited to see Zilly, but we couldn't make it. Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm listing off people.
Jeff, I was excited to meet Jeff. I've been playing with Jeff for forever, so it was
Yeah.
cool to meet him.
Yeah, I think for me it's like either Campy or you were holding it there. Either Campy or Marmalou, because I was at LAN with Marmalou in the past, but he wasn't like a very super high invite player at the time. It was 5 years ago, almost like to date. So I didn't really get to talk to him at the time, and that was the only LAN that we were ever at together. So first LAN I got to really meet Marmalou. So either him or Campy.
All right. So thank you very much for being here. We're going to wrap it up, but just real quick, any shout outs you guys want to give? I guess we'll go down the line and end with Campy over there. So Cookie Jake, start us off with the shout outs.
Shout out ROS.
Shout outs to Chang. Shout outs to the Swilpas. Shout outs to Delpo.
Shout out Chang. Shout out Yite.
I like to shout out my wife and child and apologize for abandoning them this weekend. Love you.
Shouts out to the Cafe Mumble Boys. Shouts out to my Discord, Malcord.
Shout out to my team, played amazing, and shout out to the ROS clan.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, big shout out to Witness.
All right, that's going to be it for right now. Going to be back with the game G6 versus Witness Gaming. Congrats, HNJ or ROS, on your 4th place victory. And we'll be right back in just a little bit.